Hi everyone! Have you ever tried to reinstall macOS High Sierra using Internet Recovery, only to be met with that frustrating cannot contact server error? It's a common problem, and it can be really annoying when you're trying to fix your Mac. Today, we're going to dive into why this happens and, more importantly, how you can fix it. First, let's understand the issue. When your Mac tries Internet Recovery, it contacts Apple's servers to download the macOS installer. For older operating systems like High Sierra, these servers can sometimes be less reliable or even temporarily offline. Expired security certificates on your Mac or Apple's servers are another frequent culprit, as these certificates rely on accurate date and time to function correctly. Your Mac's internal clock might also be wrong, preventing it from establishing a secure connection. Additionally, network problems on your end, like a weak Wi-Fi signal, strict firewall settings, or general router issues, can also stop the connection from being made. Now, let's talk about solutions to get you back on track. We have several strategies to try. First, always check your internet connection. This seems basic, but it's crucial. Make sure your Wi-Fi is strong and stable. Try connecting another device to the internet using the same network. If other devices also struggle, restart your Wi-Fi router. Sometimes, a simple router reboot fixes everything. Next, a very common and effective fix for cannot contact server errors is to set the correct date and time on your Mac. When you are in macOS Recovery, go to the Utilities menu at the top of the screen and select Terminal. In the Terminal window, type date and press Enter to see the current date and time, which is often very old. To set the correct date, type date MMddHHmmyy and press Enter. For example, for January 1st, 2024, at 12 p.m., you would type date 0101120002024. Make sure the year is correct for the current date. After setting the date, try Internet Recovery again. Another key step is to try a different network. Your current Wi-Fi might have strict firewall settings or other issues. Try connecting your Mac to a different Wi-Fi network, perhaps a mobile hotspot from your phone for a temporary solution, or if possible, use an Ethernet cable for a more stable and reliable connection. If these don't work, consider forcing a different recovery mode. macOS has several recovery options. Try holding Option Command R immediately after restarting your Mac until you see the Apple logo or a spinning globe. This attempts to install the latest macOS version compatible with your Mac, which often works better because it targets newer server resources. Alternatively, try Shift Option Command R, which tries to install the macOS version that originally came with your Mac, or the closest version still available, which can sometimes bypass issues with High Sierra specific servers. If all else fails, your most reliable option is to create a bootable USB installer. This completely bypasses Internet Recovery and directly installs macOS from the USB drive. You will need another working Mac and a USB flash drive, at least 16 GB. On the working Mac, download the macOS High Sierra installer from Apple's support pages. Then, you will use a terminal command called create install media to turn your USB drive into a bootable installer. This process is a bit more involved, but there are many great guides online that walk you through it step by step. Once you have the USB, you can boot your problematic Mac from it by holding down the Option key during startup. Finally, remember to check Apple's system status page online to see if there are any reported outages affecting macOS services. Sometimes, patience is key, and the issue might resolve itself after a few hours. These steps should cover most scenarios for fixing the cannot contact server error during High Sierra Internet Recovery. I hope this video helps you get your Mac back up and running smoothly. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information useful, please hit that like button, share this video with others who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more helpful tech tips and tutorials. Your support really helps us create more content like this.